Previously on the Good Life podcast.
I used to travel a lot due to work, but yeah. So these are the things that
Now there are lifestyle changes you have to do.
yeah. So you can't just say okay, let's go and just travel. Yeah.
There are considerations.
Oh my goodness, traveling.
Yeah.
Traveling itinerary is a whole other thing now.
Yeah.
You have a luggage for your clothes and then a luggage for your medication. For me lah. For yourself, I don't know.
For her, yeah. So for me is
Yeah.
travel, and I need to find a place to do my dialysis.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
A lot
and
of
oxygen
administration.
and oxygen machine also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You are listening to the Good Life podcast.
Yeah.
So don't talk about having fun first yet. Talk about your safety.
I'm like, is it still doable if my pump or my cassette not enough? What do I do? Then if I have to fly back to Singapore, how fast can I fly back? How much do I need? Boat, plane.
Yeah. Wow.
A lot of preparation work, a lot of like considerations
I mean,
for safety.
You don't care, then you in a foreign country.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
My last 2 years travel was in New Zealand. Supposed to go for my dialysis. I missed the flight, so I called them up. Hey, I missed the flight. They said, never mind, you come tomorrow. I said, okay. So book another flight, which cost a lot, but that's beside the point. So I was going for that flight. In the morning, the flight got cancelled. So then I was like, then starts to the measurement. Okay, then I'll just fly to Singapore because we are about to go back in the next 3 days. So I was not on dialysis for 1 week.
Oh dear.
And I was on the plane. So it's like, okay, I just told my, the rest are still back in New Zealand, so I just went back with my son. That's the plan. So the plane goes as per normal. Supposed to land to Manchester, to Melbourne. Then it was cloudy, it's not able to land, it goes to Sydney, it goes back. So it's like, I'm already in the state of
Panic.
shaky, and I know I'm already
I need the dialysis.
I'm already on a very high
On the verge.
toxicity.
I'm at the edge.
Right.
Yeah.
Anytime now. Anytime.
Yeah. So the moment I reached, then like my brother picked me up, then he picked up the stuff, then said, you okay or not? So I just put my stuff,
Understood.
go, because the flight reached about midnight, so reach home, lie down. But I put my clock, I made sure I wake up. So the next morning went down to dialysis center. So the moment they plug in the blood flow, you'll be like,
Relax, finally.
You also have similar experience.
Because my machine, right, it helps to open the arteries so that I can breathe, right? So as I change the cassette, you know, like 6 minutes or more, if you don't log in, right, the effect, because pH deterioration very fast.
very fast.
For me it's rapid, right? So I thought I was already okay, and then sekali, no, you have to continue dosing up. So I'm like, continue, okay, never mind.
Like a medication has to increase a bit more and more
Right.
and more dose.
Yeah. So to combat the deteriorating illness, that's one thing. But when you change the cassette, right, and then like sekali the cassette don't work, or the tube tangled, or the tube leaking,
Yes.
and then you have to make a new cassette. You know, this kind of thing, and then you're like, okay, 6 minutes in already, and then you feel your lungs like crashing.
Yeah.
And then you're
Is it like the anxiety setting in?
no, that's the thing. At the same time, you have to tell yourself, relax, calm down. You got this, because if you panic, you might mix wrong, and then the worst thing is infection,
Oh dear.
right?
I see.
So it's like, okay, relax, just do. It's okay. You die, never mind. You cannot control your death time also, right?
You do your best.
Okay.
You do your best.
You do your best.
Just, no, it's not let's do your best. Do correctly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to remain calm.
Just do.
Yes.
Yeah, you do already.
Yeah.
Plug in. The tick flow.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I must be like when Gibraltar finished, should I ask my brother send me to A&E or home? A&E or home? Home. Home.
Yeah.
You just like mellow like 1 hour. 1 hour just for your body to just.
Wow.
So I hardly slept that night, so just waiting
Yeah.
to get plug in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's really that kind of.
And then to wind down from the adrenaline.
Yeah. Goodness. The tension, man. Like you have to
But
deal
cool
with.
lah. It's like Mission Impossible.
I think at the end of it, yes, we have to take life a bit more lightly.
Have to laugh at it.
Laugh at it. I know it's crazy. I mean,
Yeah. Sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I'm hearing it sounds crazy for
It's
me.
very crazy. In fact, you
Yeah.
shouldn't be doing that. I mean, but sometimes
No.
life goes on.
Yeah.
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 And life finds a way.
Yes. Take it in stride. Most important.
So that's why I said this does not go away. It will haunt you over and over again. But yeah,
You learn. You guys are also like saying like, it happens, right? It can happen. It will happen, maybe.
yeah.
But when it does happen, keep calm. Do what you can.
I just think it will happen one day.
Yeah.
But
be
you must
prepared
know
for
what to do.
it. Yes.
Right.
Like my tube slid out and then the blood gushed out because it's jugular, right?
Yeah.
So I remember I asked the nurse, what if that happens? They put pressure. So I did. But my whole t-shirt was red already.
So you need a contingency plan.
Yes.
If y'all know at least what to do.
Just keep asking all the questions.
Correct.
Yeah.
Just keep asking your
So
nurse.
whenever something happens, blood dripping.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. Pressure. Now y'all know.
Put pressure first, stop the blood flow.
Okay, guys. Apply pressure and reduce.
Got steps.
Yeah. As long as you're breathing, everything's okay.
Before I had this, I had to do the training over and over again. So that helps a lot. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Confidence. I think the confidence in managing like contingency, like event, emergency situations.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
But you have to do a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Practice.
Practice doesn't make perfect, but it makes improvements.
Yeah. I mean, life will come regardless, right? You will not be prepared for it when it comes, but you know when it comes, you have to just deal with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you can only rely on your practice, what you know.
Yeah. And yourself. You have to trust yourself.
Correct.
Right. Wow. So if you have patient, like if there are other people also who have like the same thing, like whether they are going through that fear, that denial, that anger.
We are not denying that it is difficult. We are not denying that it is going to be traumatic to you.
Yes.
Definitely you will be traumatic. Definitely you will be in denial. Definitely you will be like,
Definitely you need to talk to your counselor. Definitely you have to talk to
to
your
talk to
counselor.
someone about
Talk to
it.
somebody
Yeah,
about
talk to
it.
someone.
You have to talk to a professional. Because you,
mhm.
how are you gonna untangle your brain?
Correct. So then tread it carefully,
Yeah.
take things one at a time.
Yeah.
Speak to everyone that matters to you. Speak to your boss about this, you're having this issue. They will make the adjustment. If you have proven yourself to be worthy, they will make the necessary adjustment for you. Right? And speak to your family what is needed to change and all that. So one step at a time. Not everything will fall in place. Not everything will be perfect. Nothing. But yes, it will be frustrating. Definitely, it will be frustrating. But at the end of the day, it's a journey. It's a journey. Right?
You will fine-tune your process eventually lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But it takes some trial and error. It seems like,
Correct.
a lot of adjustment.
Yeah.
trial
We
and
may be
error.
at the brink of life. You know, I mean, like we are always playing games with life, like. But there are people who doesn't know anything. It could just collapse one day and just go, and then they could be like having some other issues, right?
People younger than me, like
And we've seen this many times.
Yes.
And I think at the end of it, we are lucky that there's something wrong with you. You got the warning system, and you can do something about it.
you got a solution.
Yes, and still got the
Got
solution.
solution.
Yes.
It's not the end.
That is always a solution, and then just make the best of what it is. I know
No
it's easy
sol-
to say, but yeah.
Yeah.
No solution, find the solution.
Yeah.
Just keep finding manic research.
Yeah. I think there's no easier way to say this, but like only when it happens, right? The only way is really to just go through it,
Go through it.
plow
Yeah.
through it, do it,
And
seek help.
speak to people who have gone through it. So that's the reason again why we agree to do this, because sometimes it's hard to find people who want to speak and talk about it, or to
Right.
find people who have the same
Yes.
common issues. So that's why we do this. So hopefully those who watch this, yes.
Don't know where to start? Comment below. Just ask.
Comment. Yeah.
Comment below.
Because like the messaging here is really if you do need help, right? Definitely it's up there somewhere,
Yes.
right?
There.
Yes.
Yeah. Put yourself out there,
Yeah.
talk to people.
You have to go, not they come to you.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. People cannot always keep coming all the time. Yeah. They also wouldn't know what's happening.
And also they don't know where to start with you. So you have to start yourself.
Yep.
But I guess if there's a family member or caregiver here, like if your wife or your mother was here, what do you think they would have said also? Like,
They say they need
you
help.
buckle down, man. Seatbelts. Get ready for the ride.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like when we heard about a family friend who is young, just the one I mentioned got married. So the very first thing my wife did was speak to the wife. Be strong. You need to be the pillar of strength, and it's not going to be easy for you. And because she knows and she can relate. See, this kind of things is needed. So if you are going through this, find people who are going through it so you can get the right advice.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's support lah. Basically, there's
yes.
support for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
That's important.
But I guess that support also comes like, you have to put yourself out there and be vulnerable also to receive support. And you will also give support one day.
Yes. Yes.
People won't reject you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't reject yourself first.
Yeah.
You have to accept yourself. You must know that you deserve the help. Because you do.
Yeah.
Go out there. Find your help.
Yeah. lor. That's right.
Yes.
I think the message is really clear. Right?
Yeah, it's really very clear.
It's
Yeah.
okay to speak to people about your situation. It's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, but find the right people.
Yeah.
Find the right people. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if one person doesn't work, then move on. Find
Just
the
go
next
to a
one.
health professional.
Yeah.
Go polyclinic doctor.
Yeah.
I've
They
got
are
this.
trained. They are trained. Yes.
Yeah.
I think we
mean,
have like
that's the best place to start. If it's health related.
Yeah.
If it's anything else, then
yeah.
find your right resources.
Yeah. I think it's really I mean, you are really in control of your own situation, right?
Not really.
No.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
I mean,
Sorry.
no, but we know what to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
To some extent, like control is an illusion. Yes, right?
Control is an illusion.
Yeah.
But you do what you can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what you can do.
Mm.
You know what you can't do.
Focus
Yeah.
on what you can do.
Yeah. And take your medication.
Very important.
Cak yo.
Cak
Okay.
yo.
Cak
Makan
yo.
ubat.
Makanan obat.
But it's true. I know when I didn't take
Jangan
my
lupa
medication, how
makan
things
ubat.
about it.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know.
it's true.
Think you're okay? No, you're not okay.
Yeah.
And your body will tell you later.
Yeah. But it's okay not to be okay if as long as you want to do something.
Accept it. Find solution. Put it under control. Get on with your life.
Faster you settle it, the faster you comfy.
Yeah. But talking about life, right? So when you say get on with life, so is it like a life? How do you come to a stage where you feel like you know what is a kind of life, a life that you want to work towards also? Did you have to take like many ups and downs?
Personally, I'm still in a state of I'm trying to be okay. I am not even thinking about what I'm going to do in the 5-year plan or something.
Right.
Yeah.
I really don't have a 5-year plan. Even though I know like, hey, you can live another 20, 30 years with the medication and stuff. But I'm just, with the deterioration, and then you have to get used to the medicine side effect.
Yes.
You're still in the survival mode.
Right.
I'm still in the survival mode.
Live one day at a time.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
For me, it's finding ways. So now, I started to watch soccer.
Football.
Football. I used to like used to in the younger days. Then life gets serious. Then don't really care. Now, okay, that's just for the fun of it. It gives you that vibes, the interest in. Not like I'm supporting a team or just feel the
Like
vibes of
just
the game.
grandpa living or grandma living. Like you start doing crochet, whatever.
So like diving into like whether it's a hobby, a passion, or even like a interest,
Yeah.
activity.
You just be watching soccer game or just something. Yeah.
Something slower.
Yep.
Definitely something slow. You listen
It
to
helps.
Bossa Nova.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All this party EDM thing, cannot really. My heart also cannot.
No clubbing. No
I
alcohol.
try hearing the beats, right? Like, okay, no, cannot.
Stress seems to be very chronic,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you notice like when you're stressed, you seem to getting more sick. Right? And to what extent do you actually feel like enough is enough? You need to really take a step back, right? Yeah, and that's how we were talking. So we can carry on from that conversation.
Yeah, but like chronic stress is you are so stressed all the time that you don't know that you're stressed because it's normalized.
Yeah.
And then that develops into diseases.
Yeah.
So in my case, I was overworking, then 5.5-day work week. Then after work, I did more socializing.
Activities.
Yeah, and then I wasn't eating right. I was eating fast food because convenience. At the same time, I was gymming. And I was gymming.
Yeah.
I had personal trainer and everything.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to sleep the 8 hours because I wanted to achieve everything.
There's a lot of things you wanted to do, and life was very fun. Right?
And because I also thought that was what I was supposed to do at 24. Yeah, it's like Instagram and everything, right? It's like, oh, you gotta have this workout, you gotta try this food, and you gotta try this fad, and then you try, and then you're just like, oh, it's too late.
Yeah. Then sickness comes.
Because it's too
I don't think
beyond
there's
burnout already.
anything wrong to do it, but I think people do it too much.
Overdo it.
Too often
Right.
and overdoing it.
Yeah. So
Especially I think also for young parents today. But they may not be too much on socializing, but they may be overthinking about bringing up their kids
in a certain manner.
in a certain manner.
In a
They need to
certain
be this, you need to be that, you need to achieve this, you need to learn this, you need to be that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think it's not healthy for even young parents today. So it may not even be work. It could be just, and sometimes we do not know that the things that kills us are the side things, not the main things. As I said, it's not.
The expectation.
I only realized what is rest when we went to New Zealand. When things starts to close at 5 p.m. and you cannot do anything. The TV is so boring. You don't even know what channel is there.
Right.
So by 8 p.m. you sleep, and when you sleep, it is really in a complete silence. And then you get up very early, 5 in the morning. So you already have that much sleep. And that after a few days, you begin to realize that, wow, it's like you are resetting your binary clock, and you begin to realize that is what your body wanted.
So then I guess then now that illness has happened, right? You're living with the illness. You're to some extent coping. There are ups and downs. So where do you foresee so now where is this going towards for yourself lah? Like where do you envision yourself to be like?
I'm in survival mode. I'm just still trying to balance out my medication and my everyday. So it means that I have to freelance, right? I can only just live one day at a time. So I just focus on my food. I just focus on having good food and making my medication okay and doing my physiotherapy. But that's a whole different thing. After I feel like that's settled, then I can think about the future. Because I don't dare think about. I scared I lose my focus. Like your foundation not even strong.
It's a full-time job.
So why you want to build a house?
Yes.
Right.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a full-time job to be to take care of yourself, right?
But I do aspire to have what kind of house?
You can still hope for it, right?
Yeah.
No doubt.
Last time I couldn't walk. I was strolling everywhere. Now I can chase after the bus. I couldn't carry my handbag, but now I can carry a bag of rice.
Wow.
This is after
Yes, these are the small achievements which
small progress. It's still progress.
Yes.
So you just have to keep going up. As positive as we are, the reality is it is a lot of work, but it's okay. You will get better. Yeah.
Right.
And you'll be amazed at what you can do.
True.
Yeah. And Singapore is not short of resources. You got your physiotherapists, you got your nutritionists, dietitians, you got your doctors and specialized nurses, you got your medications, you got your medifunds, you got everything, baby.
To me, as seeing the both of you, that is what I always appreciate. Like I may not be taking the same path, right? But I am walking alongside with you guys and seeing how you guys grow that resilience. Like it does give me like hope also as a healthcare worker that what we are doing right
You're really
Like
right.
it really matters.
Yes, it does matter.
The conversations that we hold with you guys, it matters a lot because we are really trying to understand what matters to you guys, right? And what works. But maybe it's not so much of finding the right perfect formula, but it's really what works for you guys at this point in time. Even if it's just having a conversation.
Correct.
Doing what you can do.
And you really go out of your way with the programs. Effort, really. So your sincerity really shows through. And I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's why we are willing to work together. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the genuineness. Relationship is something that I think in the healthcare world, right? You cannot just simply give a diagnosis to a relationship sometimes.
Correct.
Right? And we build relationship along the way. It's a journey. And just as how if you have down, there are people around you to support you. Yeah. And a good life to me is not a perfect life.
No.
But it's a journey that I hope to see maybe eventually or everybody can
Got a story to tell.
got a story to
It's
tell.
a life fulfilled.
Yes.
Contented, grateful,
Correct.
and happy.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, personally for myself, like, I think hearing both of you today, like, it left me a lot of like thoughts about my own health, my own healthcare, and also like, I'm very heartened to hear that, you know, through this journey, right, like, it's not always the glamorous, like, you know, like, you get to share happily about it, but more often than not, there are also a lot of the valleys, the low moments that I went through, having that gout episodes, you know, being like living with an illness, and I think like that's a lot of things that despite what you all went through, you all managed to, you know, focus on what's ahead, receive support.
I'm here today.
Yeah.
We're here today.
Yes.
Yeah. Because we want to share.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. And I'm very like inspired and very like I took a lot of things for myself. And maybe just to wrap up like for us today.
Correct.
Maybe what is one advice, you know, there's a lot of things that are shared today. Thanks for all the wisdom and all the experience. If there's one advice, right, that maybe for our audience who are listening that they want to take away, you want them to take away today, what's one thing that you want to share with them? Maybe we start with
It's okay. I think that's just the word that I need to give is it's okay. Just get on with it.
It's okay, just get on with it. How about you, Azri?
No regrets. Just do it. Go je.
Go there.
Go je.
No regrets, just do it. Not sponsored by Nike. Okay.
Well, I think we should thank Reyhu Studio and also Reyhu Production for helping us and really make this truly happen.
Yeah.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Thank
I
you.
think like if we wouldn't have the resources, everything here is really like we wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Proper.
And thanks for making it happen.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, see you soon.
See you soon.
Yes.
That's a wrap for today, our Good Life podcast. If there's anything that you would like to know more about, you know, having a heart condition or for our patient stories, experiences, feel free to, you know, like connect with us, drop a comment, like, share and subscribe
Ask
to our
all
podcast.
the questions.
Ask questions.
And we'll be more than happy to, you know, entertain and like address them. Okay?
Right.
Okay, see you. Bye.